Guys, what is going on? We just had a crazy whatnot stream last night, and I thought, what a better way to kind of document like what we do after a whatnot stream. So I figured I'd do a little like day in the life for you guys as a part-time hobbyist, I guess, right? Because I just do this for fun and try to make some money just to be able to afford the hobby because it is so darn expensive. I'm sure you guys know that as well. But yeah, so let's go over what we did last night. We were live for 2 hours and 59 minutes. Usually a little longer than a stream than I usually do. I'm usually on for like 2 hours. But we were on whatnot for 3 hours last night. As you can see on the screen, we got max viewers were 7. We had 57 total views, which is up for us. We had 4 buyers, which was super nice. Made the night go by super quick too. 3 first-time buyers. We had 1 returning buyer, 1 share. As you guys can see on the screen too, so we made $107 total. Each order averaged about $3.24. We had 33 orders. That is awesome. That is, I think, one of the highest order counts we've ever done. Sold a ton of cards. Sold 2 slabs last night as well too. Shout out to ATM Cards. It's always popping in. He was the returning buyer. Always popping in every time we go live on whatnot. He's always there buying stuff. So shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, I mean, that was an awesome night. We moved a ton of cards. I had somebody come in and buy the majority of my Pittsburgh Pirates cards. So I need to restock on Pirates. I have like I wrote down notes as the show went on. So I definitely need to pick up some Lawrence Butler. I've been asked about Lawrence Butler. I don't know why, but apparently his market is just going crazy because every single time I go live and whatnot, somebody's asking me for Lawrence Butler, and I've only had a couple of his cards, so I need to start stocking back up on Lawrence Butler because the asks keep coming in. What is up, guys? Just Editor Roger here coming in quick. If you guys want to check out the whatnot stream or see any of the cards that we picked up in this video, guys, make sure you use our link right here. It is on the screen. Get a free $15 if you're new to whatnot, or if you're on whatnot, but make sure you bookmark our shows so you guys get notified. We're live every single Friday. And if we're not on a Friday, we're usually on earlier in the week. So we're on at least once a week. Hoping to bump that up to two shows per week. So if you guys want to get in on the action and be a part of the streams, make sure you check out our whatnot streams. Let's get back to the video. Also need to get some more Mets cards. I have people always asking me for Mets. And surprisingly, I just never have a ton of Mets stuff. It's honestly one of my smaller teams that I actually have just from like pulling packs and stuff. So that makes sense. Also, on the hit list for today is going to be getting some Max Clark. Definitely need to get some Max Clark. I think the past 4 or 5 streams I've had somebody come in and be like, hey, you got Max Clark? And his cards are just expensive in general, but I'd like to try to get like a bulk deal and get like some pretty cheap Max Clark cards to try to flip. Also had some requests for Bobby Witt. His name's been coming up more and more recently. I feel like his market's kind of died down, but I did sell some Bobby Witts last night, so I want to replenish that stockpile. Also need to find some numbered St. Louis cards. I had a St. Louis fan come in and also basically buy me out of my numbered St. Louis cards. So if we can find some decent numbered cards that are the Cardinals, definitely going to buy it. And then, like I said, guys, sold a ton of Pirates cards last night. Also, might try to buy some cards to flip as well too, but like grade and flip. I've been going back and forth with it, but I had some good luck with the recent cards we sent in to get graded. If you guys hadn't seen that video, check it out up here. Or maybe it'll be coming out in a little bit. I don't know. Look for the video. Where we graded our cards at GameStop, and it was honestly a lot of fun. So anyway, since we sold some of our graded cards, I have to go in and delete those off of my whatnot store and make sure they're not on eBay. I don't believe they are, but just want to make sure. So we'll take those off, and then we also got to I got to sort some cards today. I've been pushing off sorting, so I need to sort those cards today, and then head to my local card shop and see if we can get some of these cards on the hit list today. But it should be fun. A little day in the life. And we'll go from there, guys. Thanks for joining the ride. Let's get into it. All right, guys, issue number 1 of the day. I'm trying to delete one of the cards I sold last night off of my Whatnot inventory because I try to post all of my slabs in my actual storefront, but I can't seem to figure out how to do that. So this is going to take longer than anticipated, but that's okay, guys. We have plenty of time. It's still early in the morning, but the office is also a mess, so I'm going to take a break from trying to delete the cards off and clean up the office from last night's stream. But guys, can we just take a minute and like look at how beautiful that card is? Like this Jimmy Rollins, it's numbered at a 10. Absolute beautiful card, and I am so proud of myself too because I pulled this card pack fresh and sent off to get graded and I got a 9, so not horrible. Obviously always want a 10, but this is a super sweet card, and I have some sentimental value to this, so I actually might keep this. I might not try to sell it. Originally that was my intent, but I'm also not a huge Jimmy Rollins fan, but I might be. So anyway, yeah, let's clean the office. We'll figure this out in a minute. If you guys have to do this, you have to go into your inventory on your seller page there, and then you can click the card, select it, and then depin it. I didn't know that, so now you do. Cool, we figured that out. I was cleaning the office, and I came across this book. Have you guys read this book, The Card by Michael O'Keefe? This book, I started reading it on my phone, and I actually had to go to the store and buy it because it was so good. It's basically about like the T206 Wagner and like how crazy that card has blown up in the recent years, and just each time the card sells, it gets more and more money, and it's super cool read, especially if you're into collecting cards. Even if you're into like just strictly flipping cards. It's also it's a fun read. I would highly recommend it. With that being said, guys, let me know down below. Are you guys reading any books on card collecting or anything in general? I've kind of been getting more into like the book avenue recently, and this one is just super cool. And let me know if you guys have read this book. But anyway, let's get back to, we're going to clean the office, organize, go to the card shop. Let's get into it. So it might be a little hard to see, but basically what I do is I separate all of my cards. I do my base cards in one row, and then I do my base chrome cards in another row. The reason I do that is because I like to do a lot, like every time somebody buys something on Whatnot or eBay, I usually try to give anywhere from like 2 to 5 cards away. And it's just easier for me to grab these and throw them in there. So that's why I separate them out. All of my cards are penny sleeved as well too. But then other than that, I also I do the same thing with rookie cards, inserts, things like that. I separate them between paper and chrome. Just for my mind, I like that. And then I'll put them in all top loaders. So mainly what I top load is any rookie cards, any inserts, numbered cards, anything like that's not base, basically. With the exception of rookie cards, I'll top load, and then I'll move into my 5,000 count binders, my 5 rows that are labeled by team. So that way when I'm pulling cards, it's a little easier. But it does take a little bit of time, so we're going to run through that quick. Because yeah, this is important, guys. We gotta get organized. Organization is key to a good shop. All right, guys, and we are back. We ended up selling those 3 cards. We sold our Ellie De La Cruz Refractor, the Paul Skeens, and the Yamamoto. $60 for all of them. I didn't think it was too bad. Right around where comps were at the time. Could have done a little better on the Paul Skeens, but hey, I mean, we wanted to get more inventory, and that's what it's all about. Ended up getting $60 for all of those. And guys, we got some cards. Look at all those. Try to get some decent cards to move on Whatnot. So I'll flip you guys around and let's take a look at what we got for $60. All right, guys, let's go over all of the cards again. We spent $60 on the lot, so let's just dive into it. First couple of cards are going to be the same. Ended up getting 5 of these Max Clarks. He's been super, I don't know. His market's been kind of hot every time. I think I talked about it every time I'm in a Whatnot. We got Max Clark, and he was one of our players we wanted to pick up today, so we were able to get some of some Max Clarks in inventory there. Same thing with Lawrence Butler. Had a couple people asking about Butler here, so we decided to pick up some first Bowman papers for Lawrence Butler. We got 5 of the paper Bowmans. Picked up a Topps Finest as well, too. And then a Bowman Sterling. Just kind of a nice looking card there. So have some variety there on Lawrence Butler. And then some of our more expensive cards are here. So we got the Al Leiter on the refractor, but it's also the patch there. Authentic game worn jersey, so that's pretty cool. Got a Manny Machado. Looks like a bat relic there from 2018. So that's kind of cool. Material card. Another Manny Machado on the game used patch there. Picked up this sweet Jose Bautista Toronto Blue Jays 2003 commemorative patch. These commemorative patches, especially these older ones, I just think are absolutely sweet, fun to do, and you know, it's always fun to have like some of these at Whatnot, sell them for $5-6. So that's always good. Major League material, Pete Alonso from the Mets. Also been getting a lot of Mets requests recently, so wanted to pick up something there. We got a nice Madison Bumgarner little throwback on the Giants logo there. Again, I absolutely love these commemorative patches, and they usually do pretty well for me, so decided to pick up that one. And then another Manny Machado game-used memorabilia. So, guys, that's what I got for $60. Let me know down below. Do you guys think I did okay? Good, bad, indifferent? I don't know. I thought it was pretty decent. Good fair trade, in my opinion. I think this actually totaled to like 65 or 67. Ended up getting for 60 on the trade. So I'm happy with it. I think we'll do okay on it. But yeah. So really the only thing left to do now, we're going to list some cards on eBay, and I got to place an order for some top loaders and penny sleeves. But other than that, guys, that is the wrap of today. And that's kind of the day in the life as a part-time hobbyist / trying to make some money on sports cards. So if you guys enjoyed this content, make sure you let me know down below. Let me know if you guys want me to keep doing these type of like day in the life things. And yeah, we'll do more of them if you guys like them. Other than that, guys, make sure you check out this video here. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you tell someone you love them today. All right, we'll catch you in the next one.